78 of the Ghana Goldbod Act provides that any person who had a license under this old regime, whether the license was issued to the person by the PMMC or the minister responsible for lands and natural resources, that license has ceased to be valid upon the coming into effect of the Ghana Goldbod Act. We are using this medium to remind all foreigners in the local gold trading sector that the deadline for them to exit the sector is today, 30th April 2025. And that from tomorrow going, it shall constitute a punishable criminal offense for a foreigner to buy or sell gold in the local gold trading sector. That is the first information we want to share with you.
Of course, so that is the directive taking effect from tomorrow. My colleague, James Abeji, just returned from that news conference, and he joins me in the studio with more. So apart from the deadline that is expiring today, what else came up?
Elton, you know that when government passed the new Goldbod Act, it's essentially, rules out the Precious Minerals Mining Companies Act, which needed to come to an end. But according to the Goldbod managing director, they have given an ultimatum up to the end of this month, which is exactly today, for the Precious Mineral Mining Company to phase out slowly while the PMMC takes, the Goldbod takes over fully. And so with the expiration of the PMMC Act, it cancels all licenses, gold dealing licenses, to both foreigners and locals. The locals have been asked to follow some directives, but for the foreigners whose licenses have been, cancelled from today, they are not entirely ruled out of gold trading in Ghana.
Okay.
They are now given some threshold with which they can trade with, and they would have to deal with aggregators through the government of Ghana directly via the the Goldbod, which will now have to deal with them through the aggregators. And so they have been given some threshold. They need to have an amount of at least $50 million, which will be capable of purchasing at least 50 kilograms of gold before they can be able to...
You need to have that deposit.
That deposit.
Before you can even have the license to trade in gold in Ghana.
Trade in gold in Ghana.
$50 million US.
$50 million US, which is equivalent to 50 kilograms of gold.
Right.
That will give you the pass to get the license and trade. He, Sami Jemfi, has been explaining the modalities around it. We can take a listen.
To the government's representative, which is the Ghana Goldbod, apply, negotiate, and buy the gold directly from us, and we will ship the gold to your country or wherever you want us to ship the gold to. Number two, foreigners can be off-takers or partners for Ghanaians who will be granted self-financing aggregator licenses. Now, if you look at the 4 categories of licenses we've published on our website, which we have said people can apply for, and by the way, to apply for any license from the Goldbod, you must be a Ghanaian. Now, to qualify to do that, you need to show that you have a minimum capital to buy at least 50 kg of gold, which in today's terms is approximately CD equivalent of $5 million. And this money you need to prove either through audited financial statements of your company and or bank statements. You can do it through that, or you can do it through the bank statement and financial statement of any investor, partner, or off-taker you may have outside the country who is willing to send you money so that you buy gold for them. Safe to say that they cannot send you the money under the current regime directly. They have to send you the money through the Goldbod. The Goldbod then converts the money into cedis at the interbank rate and hands over the money, transfers the money to the self-financing aggregator, who is a Ghanaian. The self-financing aggregator uses the cedis to procure gold for the Goldbod and makes his commission on that trade as a Ghanaian locally. Then the Goldbod exports the gold to the off-taker, who sends the money to the Ghanaian self-financing aggregator through the Goldbod. So that is our arrangement.
So that's the Goldbod CEO giving clarity to the new regime that is being ushered in beginning tomorrow. Now, there's warning to local gold dealers. And James, what exactly is that warning?
So they have also been given up to today to also rectify the new licenses they have under PMMC, under the new Goldbod Act. Those who would want to also enter the market fresh as fresh local gold dealers also have the same period to also apply for new licenses, which that deadline expires today. That has been extended by 3 weeks to the 21st of May, which they have to use to do all of that. He said if they are not able, this two group of gold dealers are not able to do this, they would also be treated the same way the foreigners will be treated.
Time frame is from today, the 30th of April, 2025, to 21st of April, 2025. 21st of May, sorry, did I say April? So today, 30th of April to 21st of May, 2025. So we are giving you another 3 weeks. We believe that this is fair, and this time frame should be adequate for anybody who is serious and desirous of applying for a Goldbod license to do so. And in our press release dated 23rd April 2025, we explained the process for license applications under the Goldbod Act. And just for purposes of for purposes of emphasis, let me indicate again that if you want a license, you must go on the website of the Goldbod, which is goldbod.gov.gh. Goldbod.gov.gh. And you have 3 more weeks to apply for a new license. And I want to state for the records, with the media bearing witness, that this new timeline, this new deadline of 21st May 2025 is not subject to further extension. It will not be extended. So take advantage of it, because by the 21st of this month, only persons who have been granted licenses by the Goldbod will be tolerated in the gold trading sector. If you are a Ghanaian and you hold a license under PMMC or the ministry responsible for mines, and you don't take steps to apply for a new license before the 21st, you will be committing a punishable criminal offense if caught to be trading in gold after the 21st of May. So please, and please, the portal is opened. Take advantage, apply for a license, and we assure you that if you qualify, we will grant you the license. No kululu, no kalala. The process is very fair and competitive.